Okay, ladies and gents, we're ready to go with our next bout of the evening, and this one is some boxing action. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, from Fighting Tigers. Give it up for Mikey Brown.
Give me the balaclava, ski mask. Tell that they could push your relapse, cause you don't wanna get caught like sea bass. Black touch relay to the combats. Sparks are gonna fly when I see gas. Bound for the bound, bound for the wheel ups. Man, I get turned up like contrast. Break out the white and blue tape. I'm on a dance floor, cutting off a new shape. Set man, I wanna need no brown tape. And set man, I'm looking like bouquet. Man, I going on dark with a heater. Man, I get burned like creme brulee. This one's a warning. You don't wanna be about too late. Make my coat sleep like jet, like I said. Horny, get back. You don't really wanna see my get mad. Pineapple, see walk to the head back. Make my coat sleep like jet, like.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner from Elite Gym. Give it up for Aaron Rolfe. We're introducing to you one more time, fighting out of the red corner from Fighting Tigers. Give it up for Mikey Brown. And his opponent standing across the cage in the blue corner from Elite Gym. Give it up for Aaron Rolfe. This boxing contest will be fought over 3 2-minute rounds. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Dan Moverheady.
Okay, straight back into the action. It's boxing this time. Mikey Brown from the Fighting Tigers in the blue shorts, and then home favourite Aaron Rolfe from Norwich's Elite Gym in the black shorts with the grey gloves. 3 2-minute rounds. Cage door is locked. We are locked and loaded, ready to go. And here we go. Round one's underway. Nice left hook straight away from Mikey Brown. Rolfe comes out looking to establish the jab. Nice head movement from Rolfe. Certainly investing in that jab early doors, Dean. Nice right hand.
Aaron, for me, has just got the better head movement. He's using parries as well with his lead and his rear hand to deflect the jabs and the punches, and that's what enables him to charge forward with these straight punches. Look at this, hooks to the head. Looking for the body shots here. Early on, Brown's forced to cover up.
Yeah, Brown is struggling here. He needs to land something. He's got to move. Because Rolfe is all over him in the early going, Dean. Now trying to push him back with his own jab there. Oh, nice combo there from Rolfe. Brown's face is reddened already. His mouth is starting to open.
Brown's got to start to tie these. There we go. Tie the jabs up with the combinations. Put the right hand there. Finish with the left hook. Can't just charge forward and just flow singular jabs because Aaron's going to time that. Slip and then come with the counter.
Very nice head movement from Aaron Rolfe so far, Dean. He's throwing a good range of shots. Certainly trying to establish the jab. See him go to the body maybe a little bit now. Certainly giving Mikey Brown something to think about in the early going here. Pushing him back onto the cage. Dances away from her. Oh, it's a nice right hand there from Mikey Brown, though. Rolfe returns fire.
Brown very dangerous in those close court battles, you know, when he can counter, when he does evade, when he does slip, and he loads up for those big power counters, the hooks. He needs to set those up, start to keep moving his head. You can see the difference between these two fighters here. Aaron's moving him backwards, he's moving his head, he's going to the body and the head, he's switching up the techniques. You know, he's a bit of a harder target, but look at that, left hook, right hands here.
Good shots there to finish the round from Mikey Brown. Some big hooks, and as you say, Dean, he's got powerful hooks, hasn't he, Mikey Brown, when he can land them and throw them. Rolfe, you'd say, probably more the stylist with the jabs. But certainly Mikey Brown looks like he can do some damage with those big, wide hooks, Dean.
Yeah, Brown's got to look for those opportunities, keep his head moving, keep his hands nice and high. Look for those left hook opportunities in the right hand. We know he's got power for those corners. I mean, Aaron's just got to do all the same. He's got to keep the head moving. But in the exchanges, he can't afford to drop his hands and move straight backwards. He's got to move left or right, or he can pivot round to the right or left.
Absolutely, Dean. I think what we saw in that first round was Aaron's having some great success with the jab. As you say, when he went to engage at close quarters, it was maybe Mikey Brown landing the heavier shots, and that seems to be, to me, the way that Mikey Brown is going to win this fight. For me, if I'm at Aaron Rolfe's corner, I'm telling him to get behind that jab, double and triple it up, and use your movement. Because when he does that, he's looking like maybe a little cut above Mikey Brown. We shall see what happens here in round 2. Contenders 25, live around the world. I'm Mark Heath. With me as ever is Dean Midhat, and we're delighted you've chosen to join us on this Saturday evening as we get ready for round 2. Round 2 underway. See what happens here. Rolfe back on the head movement straight away. So if you pump out that jab, there we go, doubles up that jab straight away, nice. Brown looking to return. Oh, nice right hand from Brown.
And Aaron's got some great head movement. He doesn't put anything on the end of it. He's moving his head, but he's still standing in front, and that just gives Brown the opportunity to target that for a power shot.
There's a nice body shot. He landed right in front of us there, Dean. Heard that sink in, the right hand from Aaron Rolfe, but back comes Brown with those wild hooks. Clubbing power from Mikey Brown.
There's the head movement. He needs to put something on the end of it. If he was to roll to the outside, that loads the right hand. Roll to the inside, loads the left. He's got to come back with something. He's got to put something on the end of those head movements.
Absolutely, and as we say, in these close quarters exchanges, Mikey Brown swinging those big punches. He's having success. Now looking to push Aaron Rolfe back. Nice head movement. Wow, that was a great evasion there from Rolfe.
He's done a great job of moving the head, but he's got to put something on the end of it. Because you notice after that beautiful head movement, he doesn't get touched. But you'll notice Brown would advance with something, either with a big left hook or a power punch, or he'd just come forward. He's not afraid of going forward and being walking onto things after the head movement. He knows there's nothing coming after that head movement, and he can just land shots.
Which he's doing now. It's the biggest maybe right hand of the fight. He just landed, pushed Rolfe back onto the cage. Huge right hand from Mikey Brown. As you say, Dean, it's the old boxing adage, isn't it? You make a miss, but then you've got to make them pay.
Seems to me that Aaron's a little bit wobbled here. He's got to keep his hands up nice and high in these exchanges and counter off those punches.
Aaron Rolfe's hands starting to drop a little bit here as we get into the final part of the fight. Both guys standing off each other. I think they're both tied. 10 seconds left in this round. Brown comes forward, looking with that jab. Nice head movement again from Rolfe. And there we go, end of round 2. Interesting, Dean. Very interesting, because you'd have to say that Mikey Brown landed the biggest shot of the whole fight in that round, the big right hand, which rocked Rolfe right back. But
that's the thing. I mean, you're seeing the beautiful head movement, the kind of the sweet science of boxing from Aaron, but he's not putting anything on the end of it. He's just moving in front of Brown, and Brown's able to target. And more importantly, Brown knows he's got power in those hooks, so he just comes steaming forward, not worrying about walking onto anything, because Aaron doesn't put any shots on that head movement. He's got to start rolling, load up the right and the left hand, and really make Brown pay for coming in a forward motion.
Absolutely. It looks so far that Mikey Brown is the puncher in this fight. As I say, Rolfe is the slick stylist. He's got the sweet science. Is that going to be enough here in the third and final round? You want to see him land something heavy, Dean. Maybe push Mikey Brown back and dissuade him from coming in, wading in with those big, clubbing, powerful, wide hooks. Let's see. Third and final round coming up. Third and final round underway here. Aaron Rolfe, Mikey Brown here at Contenders 25. Final round of this boxing action. Rolfe again looking to push Brown back with the jab. Again, Brown returns fire with those big hooks.
You see Aaron coming forward. He uses the jab. Oh, beautiful. Oh, he's wobbled here. He's wobbled here, Mark. He's backing up.
Is Aaron Rolfe hurt here? He certainly got clipped there by Mikey Brown, not for the first time. See, Mikey Brown is getting wider and wider with these punches. The danger there is Rolfe. If he can send a nice right hand straight down the middle, he's going to be able to counter him every single time as he does there. Mikey Brown's technique starting to come unravelled a little bit here, as I think fatigue is playing a factor, Dean.
Definitely, step back, look at that. He's got his mouth wide open, a no-no in boxing, even in any striking sport. So if your mouth is open, it's easier to get knocked out. He needs to bite down on that mouthpiece in those exchanges.
Rolfe is nicely kind of batting away the jab with his right hand and looking to return fire. Oh, nice right hand, and that's rocked Mikey Brown. Aaron Rolfe pouring it on. Mikey Brown pushes him away, but he's in trouble here on the fence. Can Aaron Rolfe get the finish? He's swinging those big hooks in. And we're going to get a standing count here from Dan overhead. He steps in. Mikey Brown was under heavy fire there, Dean. And has Rolfe got enough left in him to finish this fight? Here we go, he takes the standing 8. He looks very, very tired, Dean, Mikey Brown. Here we go, what's Rolfe going to do here? Is he going to go for the finish?
He's got to get on this, we've got to keep his hands up, not do anything silly. He's got to work the hooks close range, go to the body, keep the pressure on, but be technical and move his head, keep the hands up nice and high.
Brown's come charging forward, he's got caught again. He's very, very tired here, Dean, and that is leading him to open to punches from the more technical Rolfe. 10 seconds left. I think Brown's going to survive, but Rolfe got him pinned up against the cage again. Another left hand. Brown backs away. I think he's going to survive. There we go. End of the fight. Big third round for Aaron Rolfe, Dean.
That's the interesting thing about having a boxing fight in a cage. They've got the affordance to almost pin their opponent back, and there's no elasticity in the cage that springs you back, no rope-a-dopes and any of those techniques there. So Brown was forced backward, and Aaron did a great job of kind of teeing off him with the hooks close range, going to the body and going to the head. Really impressed with Aaron's ability just to keep calm under fire. You know, Brown was very, very dangerous throughout that fight with his hooks close range, but Aaron did a great job in that third round.
In terms of scoring, that standing 8 in the final round, you think is going to be important as we go for the second fight of the evening. Back to the scorecards as we await the judge's decision here. Contenders 25, the Epic Studio. Great to have you with us live on Fight TV around the world. Keep it locked because we've got some great fights coming up. Mix of boxing, K1 and MMA. You don't want to miss the main card, trust me.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for both these guys here in the cage here. What 3 hard-fought rounds that was. But ladies and gentlemen, we do have a winner. In the blue corner, give it up for Aaron Rolfe. And let's hear it for Mikey Brown.